Jai Hind, dear students. Welcome to economics class. Dear students, people as a resource is going on, and we have discussed many topics in this. In last period, we have started unemployment, and I have discussed few topics in that. So again today we will start from unemployment. So it is my humble request to all my students, please open the chapter and come to unemployment section. So let's start economics, people as resource, unemployment. Okay, dear students. So unemployment. As we discussed in previous period, Sakal's mother Sheila looked after the domestic chores, children, and helped her husband Bhuta in the field. While Sakal's brother Jitu and sister Situ spent their time playing and roaming. Now the question is, can you call Sheila or Jitu or Situ unemployed? And if not, then what is the reason? Why? So first of all, we have to know that what is unemployment. So unemployment is said to exist when people who are willing to work at the going wages cannot find jobs. Understand? Unemployment क्या है? So unemployment is a situation when people who are willing to work, just remind it, people who are willing to work at prevailing wages but not finding any job will be termed as unemployed. वो लोग जो काम करना चाहते हैं, they are willing to work, और उस वेज पर जो कि वेज फिक्स है, but they are not getting the job, they will be unemployed. ऐसा नहीं कि वो काम नहीं करना चाहते and they are not getting any job and they will be termed unemployed. No. If they are willing to work, अगर वो काम करना चाहते हैं and then not getting job, then they will be termed as unemployed. So Sheila is not interested in working outside. Her domestic domain, वो अपने घर के बाहर का कोई काम नहीं करना चाहते. Jitu and Situ are too small to be counted in the workforce population. Jitu and Situ, they are too small and they cannot be counted in the workforce population. Neither Jitu, Situ or Sheila can be counted as unemployed. They cannot be counted as unemployed. You know what? The workforce population. The workforce population includes people from 15 years to 59 years. Clear? ये age group है from 15 to 59 years. That is the workforce population. And anyone who is not falling under this age group will not be termed as unemployed. So Sakal's brother and sister do not fall within this age group. So they cannot be called unemployed. While Sakal's mother Sheila works for the family and she is not willing to work outside for payment. So because she is not willing to work for payment, she too cannot be called unemployed. And suppose Sakal's grandparents, actually they are not mentioned in the story, grandparents, they cannot be called unemployed because they also don't fall in the age group of 15 to 59 years. Definitely their age will be more than 59 years. So they cannot be called unemployed. So dear students, in case of India, let me make it bigger. Okay, so in case of India, we have unemployment in rural and urban areas. अगर इंडिया की बात करें तो we have two types of unemployment. Unemployment in rural areas, villages of India, and unemployment in urban areas. हाँ, that is different. The nature of unemployment differs in rural and urban areas. Which type of unemployment is there? That is different. So in case of rural areas, there is seasonal and disguised unemployment. Please note it down that if we are talking about unemployment in rural areas, there is seasonal unemployment and disguised unemployment. Urban areas have mostly educated unemployment. The people who are educated and not getting any job. Educated unemployment. So first of all, seasonal unemployment. Seasonal unemployment happens when people are not able to find jobs during some months of the year. Understand? So seasonal unemployment, when people are not able to find job during few months or some months of the year. That is seasonal unemployment. जब उनको साल के कुछ महीनों में काम नहीं मिलता, that is seasonal unemployment. People dependent upon agriculture usually face such kind of problem. People who are working in agricultural sector, they face such type of problem. There are certain busy seasons when sowing, harvesting, weeding and threshing is done. That is busy season. Harvesting हो, weeding हो, threshing हो या sowing हो, ये season बहुत busy season है and they get the job. But certain months do not provide much work to the people dependent on agriculture. और साल के कुछ ऐसे महीने होते हैं जहां पर the people who are dependent on agriculture, they don't get job. That is seasonal unemployment. Is it clear what is seasonal unemployment? When people are not able to find jobs during some months of the year, that is seasonal unemployment. Now come to disguised unemployment. So in case of disguised unemployment, people appear to be employed. Disguised unemployment पे लगता है कि they are employed. They have agricultural plot where they find work. This usually happens among family members engaged in agricultural activity. ये कब होता है? जब एक ही फैमिली के सारे मेंबर किसी एग्रीकल्चरल एक्टिविटी में engaged हैं. The work requires the service of 5 people but engages 8 people. Suppose if they are having any plot जहां पे केवल 5 people की requirement है, but 8 people are engaged. It means 3 people are extra. These 3 people also work in the same plot as the others. Means सभी 8 people जो है वो same plot में job work करते हैं. So the contribution made by the 3 extra people does not add to the contribution made by the 5 people. ये जो 3 extra लोग काम करते हैं, ये जो 3 extra लोग वर्क कर रहे हैं, they do not add to the contribution made by the 5 people. यानी 5 people जो काम कर रहे हैं उसमें कुछ भी वो ऐड नहीं करते. इसका मतलब ये है कि सपोज करो कि कोई ऐसा लैंड फॉर्म है और ऐसा प्लॉट है where the production of that plot is, for example, 100 quintal of wheat and there is a requirement of only 5 people. but 8 people are working there. So there will be no change in total production, which I mean to say, total production में कोई change नहीं होगा. And if 3 people are removed, the productivity of the field will not decline. अगर उस 8 में से 3 को निकाल भी दिया, तो productivity में कोई भी change नहीं होगा. The field requires the service of 5 people, and the 3 extra people are disguised unemployed. ये बात समझ में आ गई? The 3 extra people are disguised unemployed. They all are working, but all are working less than their capacity. तो वो जो 8 people में से अगर 3 को remove भी कर दिया, तो there will be no change in total production. So the 3 people who are extra, they are working, they will be termed as disguised unemployed. Clear? Now, in case of urban areas, now we have to talk about urban areas. Educated unemployment has become a common phenomenon. In urban areas, educated unemployment is very common. Many youth with matriculation, graduation and post-graduation degree are not able to find job. ऐसे बहुत सारे यूथ हैं जिन्होंने मेट्रिकुलेशन किया है, ग्रेजुएशन किया है, and even if they are having post graduation degrees, then also they are not able to find any job. A study showed that unemployment of graduate and postgraduate has increased faster than among matriculates. ये ऐसा ऑब्जर्वेशन है, एक स्टडी है जिसमें ये बताता है कि द अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑफ ग्रेजुएट एंड पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट इज इंक्रीजिंग फास्टर देन अमंग मैट्रिकुलेट्स. So a paradoxical manpower situation is witnessed as surplus of manpower in certain categories coexist with shortage of manpower in others. एक paradoxical manpower situation is arrived and it is witnessed as कुछ कैटेगरीज में मैन पावर सरप्लस है और जहां कुछ कैटेगरीज में मैन पावर की शॉर्टेज है. और अगर ऐसा कभी हो जहां पे कुछ कैटेगरीज में मैन पावर सरप्लस हो और कुछ कैटेगरीज में मैन पावर शॉर्टेज में हो, तो दैट सिचुएशन इज नोन एज पैराडॉक्सिकल मैन पावर सिचुएशन. There is unemployment among technically qualified persons on one hand, where there is a dearth of technical skills required for economic growth. किसी भी कंट्री को अगर इकोनॉमिकली ग्रो करना है तो टेक्निकल स्किल की जरूरत है. वहीं बहुत सारे टेक्निकल क्वालिफाइड लोग, दे आर नॉट गेटिंग जॉब, दे आर अनएम्प्लॉयड. जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द सिचुएशन. Paradoxical manpower situation. Then dear students, unemployment leads to wastage of manpower resource. अगर अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है तो जो मैन पावर रिसोर्स है उसका वेस्ट हो रहा है. लीड्स टू वेस्टेज. पीपल हु आर एन असेट फॉर द इकोनॉमी टर्न इनटू ए लाइबिलिटी. जिनको इकोनॉमी के लिए असेट होना चाहिए वो लाइबिलिटी बन जाते हैं बिकॉज दे आर नॉट हैविंग एनी जॉब and they cannot earn. And even there is a feeling of hopelessness and despair among the youth. It is a feeling. Definitely it is, if they will not, youth will not get the job, so there will be a feeling of hopelessness and despair. People do not have enough money to support their family. They are not having money. Inability of educated people who are willing to work to find gainful employment implies a great social waste. ऐसे लोग, ऐसे educated लोग who are willing to work, जो काम करना चाहते हैं, to find gainful employment and they are not getting, it is a great social waste. Dear students, unemployment tends to increase economic overload. अगर अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज्यादा होगा तो इकोनॉमिक ओवरलोड होगा, ये इकोनॉमी पे ज्यादा बर्डन पड़ेगा. The dependence of the unemployed on the working population increases. If there is unemployment, it means the dependence of the unemployed on the working population, it will increase actually. And the quality of life of an individual as well as of society is adversely affected. जो क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ है किसी इंडिविजुअल का as well as of society, it will be adversely affected. So when a family has to live on a bare subsistence level, there is a general decline in its health status and rising withdrawal from the school system. ऐसी कोई फैमिली जो कि सबसिस्टेंस बेयर सबसिस्टेंस पे जी रही है, या यू कैन से कि बड़ी मुश्किल से उनको बेसिक नेसेसिटीज फुलफिल हो पा रहे हैं, इसका नुकसान क्या होगा? व्हाट विल बी हार्म ऑफ दिस? सो देयर इज ए जनरल डिक्लाइन इन इट्स हेल्थ. डेफिनेटली उनका हेल्थ स्टेटस जो है वो डिक्लाइन करेगा, और उनमें से बहुत सारे लोग वो स्कूल सिस्टम से अपने बच्चों को अलग कर लेंगे बिकॉज दे आर नॉट एबल टू पे फॉर स्कूल. So dear student, unemployment has detrimental impact on the overall growth of an economy. Unemployment का बहुत बड़ा impact होता है पूरे economy पे. Increase in unemployment is an indicator of a depressed economy. अगर एक unemployment बढ़ रहा है, it shows that economy is depressed. It also wastes the resource. है ना? We are having manpower resource. They can do work, but we are unable to provide them job. So it also wastes the resource, which could have been gainfully employed. So if people cannot be used as a resource, they naturally appear as a liability to the economy. अगर लोगों को रिसोर्स की तरह से यूज नहीं किया, उनको जॉब्स अवेलेबल नहीं कराया, तो नेचुरली they will be appear as liability to the economy. And if we are going to talk about India, statistically the unemployment rate is low. Thank God, in India unemployment rate is low. A large number of people represented with low income and productivity are counted as employed. But there is another problem. India में बहुत बड़ा जो section है, their income is low, but they are termed as employed. They appear to work throughout the year. लगता है वो पूरे साल काम कर रहे हैं, but in terms of their potential and income, अपने potential से कम काम कर पा रहे हैं, and even income is low, and it is not adequate for them. ये उनके लिए adequate नहीं है. The work that they are pursuing seems forced upon them. जो भी वो काम कर रहे हैं वो उनको मजबूरी में करना पड़ रहा है, और they are forced to do the job because they are not having any other good alternative. They may therefore want other work for their choice. Poor people cannot afford to sit idle. जो गरीब लोग हैं वो खाली नहीं बैठ सकते. They tend to engage in any activity irrespective of its earning potential. गरीब लोग हैं वो कोई भी काम करने को तैयार हो जाएंगे because income is necessary, भले वो लो क्यों ना हो. Their earning keeps them on a bare subsistence level. चूंकि उनका अर्निंग कम होता है, इसलिए जो उनका लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड है वो बहुत लो हो जाता है, और बहुत मुश्किल से वो बेसिक नेसेसिटीज फुलफिल कर पाते हैं. Moreover, the employment structure is characterized by self-employment in the primary sector. जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट स्ट्रक्चर है उसमें बहुत सारे लोग सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड हैं. प्राइमरी सेक्टर की बात कर रहा हूं. The whole family contributes in the field even though not everybody is really needed. They are not having any other work. So all members of the family, they contributes in the field. So there is disguised unemployment in the agricultural sector. But the entire family shares what has been produced. देखो, सब मिलके प्रोडक्शन नहीं बढ़ाते, लेकिन जो भी प्रोड्यूस होता है उसको सारे मिलकर शेयर करते हैं. So this concept of sharing of work in the field and the produce raised reduces the hardship or unemployment in the rural areas. तो ये जो कंसेप्ट है शेयरिंग ऑफ वर्क इन द फील्ड, जो ज्यादातर लोग जिनकी जरूरत नहीं भी है वो अपना वर्क आपस में शेयर करते हैं. एंड द प्रोड्यूस रेज्ड रेड्यूस्ड, और जो भी प्रोडक्शन करते हैं कम से कम अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट के हार्डशिप को कम करता है रूरल एरियाज में. बट दिस डज नॉट रिड्यूस द पॉवर्टी ऑफ द फैमिली. ये फैमिली की पॉवर्टी कम नहीं करती. ग्रेजुअली सरप्लस लेबर फ्रॉम एवरी हाउस होल्ड tends to migrate from the village in search of jobs. जो सरप्लस लेबर्स हैं सभी घरों में, वो क्या करते हैं? दे माइग्रेट. वो अपने गांव से जॉब के सर्च में सिटीज में चले जाते हैं, स्मॉल सिटीज में चले जाते हैं, सिटीज में चले जाते हैं. So dear students, today we have discussed about unemployment, its effect, its impact. We discussed about seasonal unemployment, disguised unemployment, and educated unemployment. So it is my humble request to all my students, please read these topics carefully. And hopefully in next period we will complete the chapter. So please keep reading. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.